Following the cases of Thelma and Louise at the New South Wales local court has taken an interesting turn. I've been following a range of different cases now for a while, not just Thelma and Louise's, and I'm well past the point of worrying about being embarrassed. Let's face it, I don't fit in here. Most of my interactions with the court are awkward, and I'm sure everyone thinks my questions are really dumb. So when the latest awkward interaction happened in front of a TV journalist, I just kept talking. I've been watching the court list for Thelma's case to come up so I can listen from the gallery and hear the charge. The court registry encouraged me to consider doing this. Well, it's been months and Thelma hasn't reappeared on the list. I'm here at Newcastle courthouse following another case, and I decide to ask at the registry to see when the next court date is. As I approach the counter, I see a TV journalist sitting nearby. He has all this paperwork around him and is madly typing away on his laptop. I assume the court has just released information to him and he is working on a story for tonight's 6 p.m. news. I'm very happy for him. Meanwhile, I'm struggling to find out when the next court date is. Anyways, I'm just going to have the awkward interaction, and who knows how much of it he overheard. By the way, sometimes it looks like this TV journalist and I are worlds apart, but I've come to the realisation that journalists also have awkward interactions with the court. When I first started following cases, I was lining up to ask another one of my questions at the registry, and this same TV journalist was in front of me in the line. By the way, this wasn't in Newcastle. So me and another person in the line overheard part of the interaction. The interaction had some awkwardness because he had left his press ID in the car or something like that. I just thought at the time, even the experienced and well-known journalists have awkward interactions. By the way, I assumed his face was his press pass because everyone knows him from the 6 p.m. news. But no, he needs to show that little card. So back to the interesting turn in Thelma's case. There is no next court date. Thelma's case was finalised months ago, back in May and June 2024. A bit embarrassing, I followed the suggestion to go to the court dates and listen for the charge. But there was never going to be a day where I had the opportunity to sit in the gallery and listen for the charge because it was finalised months before. So I think this is the point where I'm supposed to just give up in frustration. Instead, this is the point in the story where I'm going to thank the New South Wales local court. And no, I'm not being facetious or sarcastic. I generally think that I'm better at telling the story. I do better research and I have a better approach because of my experience with the court so far. It's pushed me to think more broadly. I'm more confident interacting with the legal system. I question the information in ways I don't think I would if the information was so easily discovered. Sure, I still make embarrassing mistakes in front of TV journalists. However, I can't let frustration roadblock me finding out the public information. Remember, I have 10 subscribers who are mostly people I know in real life, and they are expecting me to finish the story I started. Yes, I appear to walk away empty-handed. However, I just got a heap of new information. Somewhere in New South Wales, there are details about Thelma's sentencing. And in that sentencing, surely I can discover the charge. But wait, there's more. A hearing has been set for Louisa's cases at the end of September 2024. Surely at the hearing, I can discover the actual charge. And if Thelma and Louisa are actually co-accused again, I might find out information about Thelma. I also have a new idea on how to discover more information about Thelma's case. However, I'm going to wait until Louisa's hearing happens. So I'm off to sit in the gallery and listen to Louisa's hearing in the New South Wales local court.